Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. On one of my first days, my mentor, Mike, who I just want to take a moment and thank, he's been so welcoming and helpful this semester, so supportive. But he explained why he chose me for his fellow this semester. He thought my view of history could be useful to CLVU, the way that I thought we're all a part of history and it's a growing, changing thing that happens every day. As long as I've considered the question, I've wanted to be a history major. And as long as I've given that answer, I have invariably met two responses. So you're going to teach, or how are you going to make any money? I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to work in the nonprofit sector, even if I didn't know exactly what that meant. I felt that I would be valued as a worker and not just some indication of a dollar amount. I was also scared, though, not only of the job market, which has been terrifying for actually the entire time I've thought of that, but also the sinking fear that society didn't value me or my passion. Through it all, though, my parents have reminded me, you don't really have a choice. You can't do anything else but history. I considered briefly being a business major, but I think I wouldn't have been happy, and I've kind of struggled with this decision to follow my passion through my time in school. Semester in the city, which I kind of applied to on a whim. I'm so thankful. They've encouraged me through the along the way, and they've got me in contact with SailView, which is something I probably wouldn't have been able to do with myself. But City Life truly inspired me. City Life Vida Urbana is a grassroots community organization dedicated to housing security. And I was curious how I was going to completely fit into this organization. But two moments stand out. One day after a particularly great feedback meeting for my project, which was actually the facilitation of a learning circle, a historical learning circle focusing on the Long Depression. After that meeting, I was sitting in the backyard realizing that if money was no object and if I had the choice to do anything in the world, this is what I would be doing. It was a truly gratifying feeling, and it really resolved a lot of those feelings of fear and nervousness that I'd had through school. And the other moment that really stood out to me is after the conclusion of the first class of that cohort. It felt as though, because people had participated so thoroughly and so earnestly in my material, that I was truly being appreciated and valued. And this was the other part of the resolution of something that I was always very scared of. So what I want to give as a message to my other fellows is that you should uplift each other and that you should have faith in your own value and your own passions. As my parents told me, and as Mike has reinforced through this whole semester, you really can't do anything else with your time. Thank you.